Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. It is so odd to be coming on here without makeup on, but hello. My name is Valerie Lucio, and I am a Cadillac sales director in San Antonio, Texas. So, as you jump on, let me know you're here and where you're watching from. If you're watching from Facebook or if you are watching from YouTube, hi, Joe. Joe's here. She's watching on YouTube. Yay. Thank you, Joe, for being here. Appreciate you so much. Who else is here? If you're on Facebook, let me get on Facebook here because I can't see the Facebook. Um, I can't see the Facebook comments from here. So I've got to go over here really quick. So let me see. Let me know who and tag your consultant. So let us know who you're watching, where you're watching from, rather, and who your Mary Kay Beauty consultant is, and tag her so she knows.
Facebook, let me get on Facebook.
So that she knows you're here. Well, let's turn this volume down. So I'm excited to get into this beachy look with you. Oh, I'm really shiny too. I don't have any powder on, so we're gonna have some fun. Let me know where you're here and watching. And again, let me know who your beauty consultant is. So tonight's look is using some of the limited edition products. And I'm going to teach you, you could do this look super fast. Hi, Corrine. Corrine's watching. Okay, thank you for being here. So tonight's look that I'm sharing with y'all, you can use as a really quick 5-minute look. Or you can do this as on vacation as a really simple beach look. You can also do this just days where you don't have a lot of time, or just to look like you were on vacation. How about that? Maybe you don't have a vacation, you don't have any time off, but you want to just feel and look like you were on vacation. That's what tonight's look is all about. So thank you. And so you might have to, someone just texted me, nothing's showing. I'm like, you have to refresh your page because we are live. All right. Yes. Refresh your page. We're live. Okay, because I can see it on my phone. All right, here we go. So if you don't have the summer look catalog from your consultant, I highly recommend that you get this. A lot of the products I'm referring to are in this catalog. So I have done my skincare. So I personally use the Time Wise Repair skincare. It's the skincare for more mature skin. In fact, let me grab it right here. We have several skincare lines, but this is my favorite. And it is the line for skin like 40s plus. So this is my skincare line. So my skin has been prepared with skincare. We also have an amazing Time Wise Miracle Set, and that's for what I call the young and tender crowd. The repair set is more for the grown and sexy crowd, of what I like to say. So I have prepared my skin with skincare. I did use my foundation primer, and I love this because it prepares the skin for your foundation, whatever type of foundation you're using, whether it's CC cream, a liquid foundation, a powder foundation. It just helps your foundation adhere better, especially in these summer months. Or if you perspire, it helps also fill in pores. So it kind of gives your skin that filter finish. And even if you don't want to use a foundation, you can use the primer alone. And the primer is 20. So I have that on my skin. Now I'm finding in the summertime, some people prefer CC cream over liquid foundation. I've honestly been wearing CC cream probably more this summer than I normally do, just because I do want a more natural look. So CC cream stands for complexion corrector. This is great if you want a more natural look. Think of it like a tinted moisturizer. I call it the no makeup look. It comes in 5 shades. I am medium to deep, and it has an SPF of 15. So it's not going to cover every single imperfection. It will not completely cover your freckles, but it will give a more even skin tone and take any redness out. So this is a great option for people who don't really necessarily like foundation. And this is 22. Tonight, though, I did put on my Time Wise 3D matte foundation. This foundation has anti-aging in the foundation. And it's a matte, so it helps control oil because you can see I'm a shiny, oily girl. And but it also comes in luminous. Luminous is great for dry skin. So get with your consultant and find out which foundation is best for you. Honestly, in my opinion, I think every woman needs at least two foundations, depending on what she feels like that day. Some days you might feel like a sundress. Some days you might feel like shorts or jeans. So that's what having a few different foundations gives you options. Days you don't want to do a lot, days you want to have more coverage, like, for work or a date or something important. Both are great options. The time-wise 3D foundations are $26. Again, they have anti-aging in the foundation. CC cream's $22. Okay, moving on. I have that on. So we're going to get right to our beachy look. So what I'm going to be using today for my beachy look is just a few simple products. I'm going to be using the bronzer, the two bronzers. There is medium glow, which is light, and deep glow, which is a little darker. And I'm going to be using these on my cheeks, on my eyes, and a little bit, actually, I'm not going to use these on my lips, but cheeks and eyes, and, just to give myself a glow on the face. And then for highlight, I'm going to be using Golden Glow, and it's a golden highlighter. I'll be using this on my face and also on my eyes and on my lips. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to use a little lip liner tonight and a little lip gloss and some mascara. So I already have my brows on. I did prepare that as well. I love the new brow kits. If you don't have one of these limited edition brow kits, do not sleep on this. These are limited edition. They are $28. It comes in blonde, brunette, dark brunette. I use the brunette. So I have brown hair with some highlights in it. The first product in this is a pomade. So it's a little thicker. I did not use that tonight. I thought I would do a little bit more natural looking brows. So I only used the shadow in the middle. And then you have this highlight. So you can highlight under the brow and just highlight that area there. So you get all three products plus a spoolie brush and also this angled brush to apply product with for $28. Super simple brows. So if I want to really make them more dramatic or to stand out more, I will use these two products, the pomade and the shadow. But today I just used the shadow part and they still look great. All right, let me see if there's any comments on Facebook. Again, if you are on YouTube or Facebook, just let us know you're here, where you're watching from, Facebook land, or are you watching from YouTube? And let us know. Let us know that you're here, and put it in the chat and tag your consultant. All right. Let's see. That's interesting. Okay. Somebody commented. Lisa's here on Facebook. Hey, Lisa. All right. Fantastic. So I have my brows on and I have my foundation on. And the first product, usually while I do my brows, I use my corrector and concealer. So I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay. So the little trick that I do is this is my corrector. Now let me show you the difference between under eye corrector and concealer. So corrector has like that peachy color. Do you see that? Corrector corrects any under eye circles such as bluish purple, right? A lot of our dark circles can be bluish and purplish in color. And so this corrects the color underneath your eye. That's what corrector does. And it's 16. The concealer brightens. So I will show you after we get our Beachy Glow look on what I do with concealer, but I do like to let the corrector sit for a little bit while I do my eyes. So I know that's kind of weird, but it's a little tip I learned from a makeup artist friend. Oh yeah, let me show you the difference. So corrector, do you see how like that's a peachy color? So like that, if I had any blue veins on my arm, would actually correct the color of the blue veins. Concealer is meant to brighten. So this is a light ivory. Now corrector only comes in one shade. Oh, let me put them side by side. Corrector only comes in one shade. It's that peachy shade. But concealer comes in multiple shades. So we have light ivory, deep ivory, light beige, beige. So I'm going to just kind of smooth these out so you can see the difference. Can you see the difference in the shade? Maybe not with my light, but the corrector has like a peachy tint to it. And again, corrects any bluish purple. The concealer is meant to, it highlights and brightens. I don't know if you can tell the difference so much of the lighting, but you will once I do it apply it to my face. So I'm going to let that sit for a second while I do my eyes. So the first color I'm going to use on my eyes is the highlighter. Now, if you wanted to do this faster, this is going to take me longer than 5 minutes because I'm talking you through it and I'm giving you makeup tips and so on and so forth. But honestly, if you didn't do concealer and corrector, I mean, or even if you did, you could do this look, I promise you, in 5 minutes. It's sitting in the car right before you get to work or whatever the case may be. Okay. So, or on vacation, your family's ready to go into the water park or Disney World or Six Flags, and you just want to have a little something on your face. Okay. I'm using the Golden Go highlighter, and I'm using brushes from the brush collection, which I'll show you in just a second. But I'm going to go ahead and put this color, tap this color all down on the eyelid itself. So I will have my highlight lightish color right here to make my eye color pop. And especially the inner corner, I want that to really pop. Okay, thank you. Joe says she can actually tell the difference. Thank you, Joe, for letting me know that. You can tell the difference here. All right, so pat that color on. It's a pretty golden color. And I like to pat the color on because then that really lets it stay where I want it versus brushing back and forth. Patting the color on makes it stay. So that again is the highlighter in Golden Glow. And so you're going to want to get the highlighter and a bronzer because you're going to use them both probably. Now I'm going to use the Deep Glow bronzer. And again, I'm just tapping my brush in there. And this is going to be my accent color. So this is going to go right here in my crease area, right here. Okay, to add some depth to the eye. So you can see I've got the lighter color in the outside. Hey, Veronica. Thanks for watching. Hi, Maricela. Thank you for watching on Facebook. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And just kind of like in that windshield wiper motion, side to side, giving my eye some depth, focusing on the outer part of the eye. Okay, that's how fast that is. Eyes are done, other than mascara and if I choose to do liner. Okay, so since this was sitting for a minute, I'm going to take my damp makeup sponge. We sell these in Mary Kay. This is a beauty blender that we sell in Mary Kay. And oopsie. Oh, Joe says she absolutely adores the brow kit. Yes, we love the brow kit. Okay, so I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that under eye corrector. It's been sitting there a minute. It's not completely dry, but it is somewhat tacky, right? Not tacky as in sticky, but it's going to blend really easily. And I'm not going to blend it all away by taking my damp sponge and correcting under that eye area. Okay. So what that also does for me is I have some melasma here on my cheeks, some darkness on my cheeks, and it color corrects that as well. See how that area is all nice and bright? Okay. So I'm going to take my cheek color brush, and this is from the brush collection. So let me go ahead and show you the brush collection while I'm at it here. The brush collection in Mary Kay I absolutely love because you can't get a better deal than this. You get a kit, a carry-on little kit with 5 makeup brushes inside. There's a divider and a place to put even more brushes, some ancillary brushes. So like the foundation brush doesn't come in the brush set. That's separate. You could put that in there. The blender brush, this one does not come in the brush set. That's an ancillary brush, so I add that as well. But what does come in the brush set, my light, come back, light, is you get the big fluffy powder brush. So this is great for translucent powder or setting powder, nice and big and fluffy. You also get the 3-in-1 cheek brush. It's 3-in-1 because you put your thumb and there's a little divot right here. You see that divot? Put your thumb there. You can do your contour, you can do your blush, you can turn around and do your highlight. So all 3 things in one brush. I love this. I have 2 of these in my own makeup kit. You also get a smudger brush. So that's a smudger, like a pointier brush. Love that. You get it all over color brush. Why do I keep doing that? All over color brush to put on color. So that one, you could use that one to put on like the gold color. And then this is a crease brush. You can see it's like at an angle. So if I were to use this one, I could have used that one in the center. When I did the crease, I could have used that instead. Options, right? But the brushes are synthetic. They're washable. They're super soft. I've had my own personal brush set for years, and the brushes don't fall out. The bristles don't fall out after cleaning them. I love it. Oh, good. Claire's here. Hey, Claire. Claire said she couldn't figure out in a comment, but hey, Claire, thanks for being here and supporting your consultant, Sophia. Great to see you. Okay, so we did the eyes color. So we have the golden glow here. We have the deep glow bronzer here. Now I'm going to take the deep glow bronzer with the edge of my 3-in-1 brush, and I'm going to use that light contour. Now, again, if you're just interested in the 5-minute face, or you're on vacation, you're like, I'm really not trying to contour or highlight, you don't have to do this part. But I'm just going to show you how versatile this bronzer is. I don't know if I showed you very well, but what I did is I went right here underneath my cheekbone. Okay. So, and then I'm also going to take a little bit and hit the temples here. Okay. Joe says she's had her brush set for years and it's still in great condition. Yeah, totally. You can wash the brushes. The bristles don't get rough. When you clean them, they're just as soft as they were the day you got them. Now, if you're really fair and you want to look like you just came off vacation, you can do a little bronzer all over. But I focused it on this area here underneath my cheek. If you have maybe some extra under here that you would like to conceal, then this is a great dark color to use under here to slim up the jawline. Okay, that doesn't hurt. And also, if I have a little left here, I might do the sides of my nose. I have a wide nose, so I'm going to just do a little on the sides of my nose to slim my nose a little bit. Okay, easy peasy. All right, so that was with the deep glow. Now, if you're darker than me, you could use this as cheek color, but I'm going to use this like as my contour, and I'm going to use the lighter one as my cheek color. And if you look at the lighter one, the medium glow, you see a lot of highlight already built into it, right? All those vanilla areas, that's highlight and bronzer mixed together. So that one is great for cheeks. I'm going to use that right up here on my cheekbone, on my cheeks as color. If you're really fair, like ivory skin, you could use that as your eyeshadow instead of using the dark one. So it depends on your skin tone. I'm a beige skin. I'm, like I share with you, I am medium to deep CC cream. And in my liquid foundation shade, I'm a beige neutral 210. Now, that brings up a great point. I just thought about that. You probably everyone should have a summer and a winter color foundation. So you're probably one color in the summer, a different shade in the winter. So if you have not changed and adjusted your foundation shade lately, it's time. If you're starting to see in the pictures that your shoulders and your neck area are a little bit tanner and your face is a little bit whiter, it's probably time to change your foundation. Now, my face color doesn't change because I use, what am I doing now? Let me tell you. I'm using the highlighter and I'm using this part of the 3-in-1 brush, the edge. And now I'm just going to add that to the center of my face, right down the middle. Okay. And then I can also, if I want a little, I already have some highlight in that medium glow bronzer, right? But if I wanted to give a little extra, I could. So what was I going with that? Oh, my face color actually does not change because I use so much sun protection, or if I'm in the sun, I'm going to wear hats. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. But my body gets darker. So I have to forcibly go up a shade in foundation. Otherwise, my pictures look weird. So I've got a tan body and a white face because I use so much sun protection. So I intentionally have to either add bronzer or go up on my foundation shade to match the rest of my body. Okay. All right. So that is our really quick. Let's do some lashes and lips and we're done. Again, you can do this in 5 minutes, or this can be your beachy look. All we just use really foundation, the bronzer, the highlighter. Now you could do eyeliner. If you're on vacation, maybe your girl is like, I don't go anywhere without eyeliner. I'm going to show you. You can do it without. Sometimes I just do it without. Especially if I'm on vacation, I don't feel like really doing eyeliner. Now our eyeliners are waterproof, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'll do one eye with just mascara. I did curl my lashes earlier, and this is one of my favorite mascaras. It's the Ultimate Mascara. I like it because it adds volume and length. Okay. So it is water resistant. So if you sweat or cry, it's not going to go anywhere. Oops, I made a mess up. I'm going to show you. I got a little on my lid, but I'm going to show you a trick. You can actually, if you just let this mascara dry and then you go back and try to get it off while it's dry, it's much easier than when it's wet, because then you make a smeary mess. So I did my top. I'm going to do a little on the bottom. I love it because it adds volume and length. We have several different types of mascara. So let me think. We have 5. We have the Lash Love mascara. Well, hold on. Not Lash. We have the Great Heights mascara. That took its place, right? So we have Lash Love mascara. We have the Great Heights mascara, which adds more length, even more length. It has a curved brush with silicone applicator spiky teeth that separate. We have the Lash Love waterproof mascara, if you have to have waterproof. We have the Lash Intensity mascara, which adds 55% volume. So if you really like va-va-voom lashes. And then we have the Ultimate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different mascaras. So we have one for you because, again, finding the right mascara is kind of like finding the right bra. You got to try a few to find what you like. And sometimes, again, I think we need a wardrobe of mascaras, because some days I want my lashes to look more separate and defined, and some days I want them to be va-va-voom-licious. Okay, I'm using deep brown liner. Deep brown because this is, for me, a more natural look. You could use black eyeliner, but this is deep brown. And I'm going to show you in just a second how it's waterproof. Okay, so I'm just going to do one eye with liner and one eye without, and you guys can pick which one you like the best. Brown is nice if you like a more natural look. You want it to be a little softer. Brown is great. I love our black. Our eyeliner also comes in a beautiful, like, deep blue, which looks great on brown eyes. I love the blue eyeliner. We also have Steely. Steely is like a gray, and that looks great on light eyes. So if you have green eyes or blue eyes, that Steely looks really good. Or, the brown also looks really great on blue eyes as well. So I've got liner on this side, no liner on this side. What do you like? What do you like? When you're on vacation, put in the comments. When you're on vacation, do you wear eyeliner and mascara, or are you no? I usually will wear mascara, not always eyeliner. But Just depends. If we're going to dinner, yeah, I might. But if we're just going to be laying around by the beach, probably not. All right, I'm trying to do this without getting my hair in there. I forgot my hair clips. So that's the thing about curly hair. It gets everywhere, and then I get mascara in it. Okay. So liner, no liner. What's your preference? Put it in the chat. Want to see who wears. Hey, Annabelle. Thanks for watching. Luella's watching. Hey, guys, comment. Put your comments in the chat. If I didn't tell you, make sure you comment, because your comments are your entries into my drawing for the guest. So if you're a guest, not a beauty consultant, make sure you comment in the chat, because one of the guests is going to get their choice of bronzer or highlighter. Okay, so guess. Okay, Sophia said that's me. She likes the eyeliner por vida. I love it. Corrine says she wears eyeliner more than mascara. Yeah, kind of it's an individual preference, right? So eyes are done. We have the highlight here. We have the bronzer here. Got my brows on. This side has liner. This side's no liner. Ultimate mascara on both sides. Now we're ready to do lips, and we're going to wrap it up. For this look, again, since I'm doing Beachy Glow, Beachy Glow liner, Beachy Glow, you could use, I need to show you how this is waterproof. You could use beige nude or auburn nude, depending on your skin type. So Ellie says she never knows when to put on eyeliner. I think that's a personal preference. I do it before mascara, because, when I can get in there really good with the eyeliner pencil, Ellie. So let me put Ellie's comment there. I do it before mascara, so I can really get in there and get close to the lash line. I feel if I do it after mascara and my mascara is still wet, I could make a mess, but that's just me personally. What do you guys do? Put it in the chat. Sophia says she does liner before mascara as well. So I think that's a matter of preference. Let me show you the two lip liners. So this is beige nude. So if I'm wanting more of a natural lip color, for me, that would be it. If I want it to be a little darker, there's auburn nude. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the more natural one. I'll do the beige nude. We also have mauve nude. I love our lip liners, just like the eyeliners. They are waterproof, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. All right, so let me line. Can't talk and do this at the same time. So see on me, that's really natural, okay? If you're ivory skin, it might show up a little bit more on you, but it's very natural for me. So you can line the lips, or you can actually, I'm going to fill it in a little bit, because again, these lip liners are waterproof, and I don't want to have to reapply my lips again. So I'd rather just fill it in, and I could just rock that, but I like a little bit of a glossy look. So I'm going to use Nude Blush Lip Gloss. Now, lip glosses. Our lip glosses are the best. They are not tacky or sticky. And we have cream colors that have like no shimmer or glimmer in there at all. We have pearl colors that have a slight sheen to them. And then we have shimmer colors. So let me give you an example of some shimmer colors. This is Nude Blush. You can see it's a cream color, no shimmer, glimmer in it. Very great nude. Then for shimmer, look at that shimmer. This is Copper Aura. So let me kind of show you what these look like too. So Copper Aura right there. That's a great beachy glow look if you're a little maybe on the beige to bronze side. And then we have Beach Bronze. Beach Bronze looks great on ivory skin or beige skin. It's a great sparkly. See how that's more natural, got a little sparkle. So on me, that one is very sheer. And then the one I'm going to put on, the Nude Blush. Oh, it's already 8 o'clock. Ooh, time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so this one is the Nude Blush. No shimmer in there at all. That's the one I'm going to use over because I'm going to add my shimmer with the highlight color. Okay. I see another comment I'm going to put up there in just a second. So this is very nude, right? Very, very nude. Let's see this comment here. Oh. Yeah, Sophia said that Ellie asked her about her Mary Kay because Sophia ate lunch and she still had lip product on. She's like, what do you have on your lips that your lip product is still on? Yeah, our lip liners are waterproof. Okay, but now I want to add a little shimmer, right? I want to add a little shimmer or glimmer. I could, I'm going to go back and add the highlight just to my inner pout, just to give it a little shimmer, but also to make my lips look a little fuller. Just to that inner pout. Ooh. Made my bottom lip look a little juicy, huh? So there you have it. That is our Beachy Glow look. Now, let me show you the waterproof liner. If you don't believe me, this is cool. Let me show you. So the lip gloss is definitely going to come off, okay? That's not waterproof. But the liners. So I have eyeliner, lip liners, right? Got water dripping down my arm. Okay, so look. Eyeliner, not going anywhere. Where's my lip liners? Lip liner, not going anywhere. Okay, glosses, those are going to go. Glosses are going to smear. They're not waterproof, okay? But the eyeliners and the lip liner is still there. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, love them. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Ellie loves my colors. Yay, thanks. I like this look too. So tell me what you like about this look. I like that it's natural. I like that I have a nice little glow to it, right? You can see the glow down the center. So let's do a quick review. Highlight. Where did we use this? This color right here, this golden glow we used here. We used a little bit here. I used down the center of my face and right here. Okay, so that's what we did with the highlighter. The bronzers. Oh, let me post the prices. This is hard when I'm the talent and doing this at the same time. Okay, so we talked about the highlighter and the bronzer. Okay, so the bronzers, I used the medium glow on my cheeks. You could also use this on your eyes. The deep glow I used as contour. I used as eyeshadow. And that's pretty much where I use that. Oh, and on, contour on my face, down here, all that. So I highly recommend getting both because they're so versatile. They are $22 each, and you definitely want to put them in a compact. All of our compacts in Mary Kay are refillable and magnetic. So you can put whatever you want in there. But because these are really delicate and soft, like you don't want to drop this. If I drop this on my tile floor, it's toast, okay? So you definitely want it in a compact to keep it sturdy. And we have different palettes, so get with your consultant. This palette, this particular one right here, the Perfect palette is $20. Let's see, I used the Mary Kay lip gloss, comes in all those different shades. This is $18. I'm posting the prices here. And our eyeliners and our lip liners are, they're $14 for the eyeliners and the lip liners. Okay. Let's see what else. I need to wrap it up here. Who would like free product? Anybody? Want to save some money? Let's talk free product. Okay. So let me share with you how you can get free product from your beauty consultant. Oh, wrong one, Valerie. I wanted that one. What the heck? That's not what I wanted. You too can be awesome. All right, here we go. There we go. $100 in free product. So this is how you get free product from your consultant. You have a shot of getting $100 in free product from your consultant. How? Okay, you book an appointment. It could be in person. It could be virtual, just like this. It could be like on Zoom or something, or FaceTime, or Facebook Messenger video, or in person. And You get $25 in free product just for holding your party on the original date if you share it with at least, well, we're going to talk about how many people. So $25 if you hold it on the original date. You get $25 if you have at least 5 guests there who are 18 and over. You get $25 in free product if you have $600 in sales at the party, and you could get outside sales. So let's say I see Luella. Thanks for watching. Let's say Luella's a hostess and her sister can't make it, but she wants to place an order. Well, that counts toward the 600. And you get $25 if 2 people book their own party from your party. Okay. So if Elisa's got 2 guests there and they book their own party, that's another $25. So that's how you can get up to $100 in free product from your Mary Kay Beauty consultant. All right. So some of us, like I know Sophia is on, she's a beauty consultant, and Joe, there's a lot of us out there that work our Mary Kay business for a lot of different reasons. So I'm just going to share a couple reasons with you really quickly why people decide to do a business like this and what qualities we look for. So first, let me tell the qualities that we look for. We look for women and men who are busy, because you know why? Busy people know how to get things done, and you're usually around a lot of people. We're looking for people who are maybe looking for a little extra money. Maybe you're thinking about, oh my gosh, the kids are going back to school next month, and I've got to buy school supplies and school clothes and all the things. And maybe you just need a little extra money. People do this as a great little side hustle to make money. We're looking for people who are not the sales type, because guess what? People don't like to buy from pushy salespeople. But you know what? People ask me all the time, what do I use on my curly hair? And I refer them to the product. I don't make any money on that. $0 and 0 cents. But I love, sharing what was worked for me. And that's what we do. We just share the products that we love. But as beauty consultants, we make 50% profit. We're looking for people who don't know a lot of people. That's okay. I knew 5 people when I started my Mary Kay business in San Antonio, but I was willing to learn. I was willing to meet people, and I was willing to grow. And here I am 27 years later. This has been my full-time career for 21 years. And we're looking for women who know that there's a sleeping giant inside of you, that that maybe God meant for you to do more and wanted more for your life. And you're like, is this it? Is this all there is? No, there's probably more. If you know that there is something more in you, then I would encourage you to look at this business opportunity. And we're also looking for people who are motivated by their family. That was me all day long. Everything I did. The whole reason I started my business, I was a single mom. I did it to make extra money for my daughter, to provide for those extras. And then now as a single woman, I do this to take care of my 20-year-old is still living at home with me. And so I'm still very family motivated. Some of the benefits that people are attracted to this company because of the money, we make 50% profit, but we also save 50% on our own products. So that's why I can use the repair set at $215, because it only cost me $107 to buy it as a beauty consultant. People who love recognition, being recognized for what you do and for helping others feel good and look good. We're looking for people who are drawn to this opportunity because of the confidence that you gain. You gain confidence because again, you're helping people. And when you help others, it helps your own self-esteem and self-confidence. Some people do it for the cars. I tell you, I started my business and I had a 92 Geo Metro with no air conditioning. And now I am in the process of earning my 13th car, which will be my 6th pink Cadillac. It'll be the all-electric pink Cadillac, and I'll be picking that up in September. Advancement. You can advance yourself at your own pace, regardless of your age, your education. I know some women right now who are a little more mature, and they're having a hard time, either finding work because they were laid off or whatever. And then I know young women who are feel like they are just tired of paying their dues, and they're being passed up because maybe they don't have enough education or experience. So it doesn't matter. If you want to move up, you can move up at your own pace. And then be your own boss, man. I love being my own boss. I love that I can work how I want to work, create the day that I want to create. And so if any of those appeals to you, please talk to your Mary Kay beauty consultant. It is only $35 to start a Mary Kay business. I don't know about you guys, but we went out to eat at a little Mexican restaurant after church Sunday, and the three of us, and it was way more than $35. And we had breakfast tacos and coffee, and it was, over $35. It's 35 bucks to start a Mary Kay business. That gets you some samples. It gets you your Mary Kay website for the year so people can shop with you and pay you online. And then if you really want to amp it up and go for it, I would recommend the Pro Start, because in the Pro Start, you get over $400 worth of products to demonstrate from. So full-size skincare, full-size eye makeup remover and mascara, full-size microdermabrasion and charcoal mask, and the CC creams and the mirrors and the catalogs and the trays and everything that you need to do get-togethers in person or virtually. So if that's you, talk to your Mary Kay beauty consultant. We just started our Mary Kay year. We would love to have you on our team. We are a Circle of Excellence team. I lead an amazing group of women across the nation. And so we would love to have you be a part of our team. Let your consultant know what products you were interested in tonight. Was it the bronzers? Was it the highlight? Was it the lip liners, the eyeliners, the gloss? Do you need her to match you for a foundation? Let your consultant know. And we're going to go back. I'm going to look at all these comments, and everyone who was a not a beauty consultant, but a guest, your name is going into the drawing, and you are going to get from me as a thank you your choice of bronzer or highlighter just for watching and supporting your beauty consultant. And the consultant who has the most sales with her guests also gets a prize from me. So God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Our next virtual event will be at the end of the month. I'm going to be doing a Put Your Face to Bed party, and that will be on Monday, July the 21st. Monday, July 21st. Put that in your calendar now. I'm going to show you my bedtime routine, plus a couple extras, a glycolic peel, a few little extras to help you have your skin in its best shape. I've been using Mary Kay since I was 25 years old, y'all. I'm 52. I'll be 53 in November. I would say our skincare works. Okay. So come back on the 21st. All right. God bless you guys. Have a great night. Bye.